Sports fans, YouTubers, Facebookers, all social media across the nation, Uneducated Network on YouTube presents Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Clayton, and let's get into it. Well, before we get into it, please like and subscribe if you haven't to see my show, Uneducated Sports Talk. Subscribe to Uneducated Network on YouTube to see my show and many other shows on that. Now, guys, we're going to talk a little bit of UFC fighting. We got word a while ago it's going to be Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight championship. So Dan Cormier is going up from light heavyweight to heavyweight. Once again, now he's played both roles. So we've seen him as a heavyweight and we've seen him as light heavyweight, and has pretty much dominated both divisions. Well, he's going back up to heavyweight, so it's not a big deal for him at all. So I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, he had to go up." Look, there's no excuses. He's done this before. He's a professional. They all do it. This is going to be a mega fight. I cannot wait. I'm ecstatic to even know this is part of UFC 226, July 7th in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the T-Mobile Center. I'm ready for that. I'm telling you guys right now. Here's why I'm so ready for it. Dan Cormier, pound one of the best in the game. Only two losses came to John Jones, and both times John Jones was found guilty of doing something he was not supposed to be doing. So we haven't seen a clean John Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Although I do say clean John Jones is still better than Daniel Cormier, so there's no reason to do all what he does. But that's out of this world, out of this question. We're not worried about that. Then we have Stipe Miocic, who's probably the pound for pound best guy in the game because he is the heavyweight. He has demolished the heavyweight division. His last fights against Francis Ngannou, he demolished them. We saw Francis beating up people all day, every day with those hands. But you got to realize it takes more than just hands when you're in the UFC. It's the Ultimate Fighting Championship. That means it's mixed martial arts. The word mixed, that means you use your hands, feet, knees, shoulders, head. Well, not head, but you know what I mean. You got to use all that. Francis wasn't ready for that, where Stipe came in and basically outlasted him for 5 rounds and made him look foolish outside of their first round. I haven't bought a pay-per-view or saw a pay-per-view in such a long time. This one right here, UFC 226, I'm getting it. I'm watching it. Now, there's a downside to this match as well. Downside is UFC can't get anything better than this. They had to kind of do that. And the UFC with all the doping allegations and guys not making weight. We saw Yosia Romero just yesterday, a couple days ago, miss out on weight to get the middleweight championship. He couldn't do that. So stuff like that is hurting the sport. So you got dope allegations, you got guys not making weight, you got guys getting hurt during training. That is messing the sport up more and more every single day. So that's why you got to throw in these super duper matchups to get the crowd hyped, because your pay-per-view events are going to get lower and lower every single time. So I'm kind of interested in wondering where UFC is going. I wish they would go back to just make it plain. Number 1 versus number 2. Dana White has gotten over his heads with the Conor McGregor thing, where he's putting in matches that the fans want to see. Like, I understand that, but at the same time, you gotta boost other people up. Conor McGregor has like 2 belts and hasn't even defended it one time. That's why I don't like UFC. Has gotten too cute. They gotten too WWE like. Number 1 versus number 2. That's what it should always be. Number 1 versus number 2. And then let's see, or have 2 and 3 face each other to face number 1. Those kind of things, they have to go back to the drawing board and start doing that. That's how you create a fan base. You can create a fan base, create superstars by putting them on the spotlight. You create superstars by doing that. But so they're going with Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier because those 2 guys are 2 high-profile guys. Daniel Cormier, like I said, he did his thing against John Jones, lost both times, but he showed that he can hang. Stipe has just been knocking fools out left and right. That being said, with Cormier going up against Stipe is not the one to talk. All he said was, Daniel Cormier is a great competitor, great fighter, but I'm sorry, quote unquote, I'm gonna knock his head off pretty much. I'm gonna have to go back to light heavyweight because Stipe has been doing this for a while and he looks good doing it. He said he's motivated, he's ready. Daniel Cormier said if he wins this match, he should be known as one of the greatest of all times. And I believe, hey, he wins this, he's the light heavyweight champion and the heavyweight champion. That's crazy. I mean, 2 belts, I'm down with that. So, I'm very curious to see what they're going with this matchup. In my opinion, I think Stipe wins. It's going to go 5 rounds, I believe. I think Stipe wins in a close game, a close matchup. I'm very excited to see this match, to be honest. So, I want to know how you guys feel about the UFC having the light heavyweight champion versus the heavyweight champion face each other. And should they go a whole nother route? how they fight people. And when is Conor McGregor gonna take his belt? Take his belts away, please. Take his belts away. I'm tired of seeing the man with 2 belts and not even defending it. Look, Dana White, grab some balls, get some balls. You know what I'm saying? Not grab balls, but get some balls, and just tell Conor McGregor either defend it or get out So that being said, it's your boy Carlos Clayton. This is Uneducated Sports Talk, being presented by Uneducated Network. Please like and subscribe to Uneducated Network. Comment down below, how do you feel about the UFC guys, the light heavyweight and the heavyweight champion fighting each other. That being said, I'm Carlos Clayton. Sports fans, you know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace.